In the name of my ancestors, peace forever and always. Welcome to another edition of what I call the Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I am the gatekeeper, the host of this program, known here on social media. Wherever you may find me, I am the mighty angel number 7. I am also your soul brother number 1. Woo! Trying to be serious doing my introduction because some things just make you laugh. I want to dedicate this video. I want to dedicate this commentary to our brother BNX. Brother BNX. I want to dedicate this commentary to the incredible brother BNX. I listened to his live stream just a few minutes ago, and brother BNX says that everybody besides the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan
Speed warning.
and the Nation of Islam is nothing but children in the mind. They are very childish. I can't get attention. So I talk about the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan because I want attention.
Speed warning.
I'm childish. Makes no difference how old you are. Just jealous, just angry, upset because I need attention. Follow me. Listen to me. Oh, I wish I was like the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Oh, I wish I was. I wish I was a liar like the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Oh, I wish I sold out Malcolm X and stabbed Khalid Muhammad in the back like the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I wish. Hey, what's up there, Brother Micah? I wish I was a suspect, accessory to a murder like the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I wish I cheated on my wife like the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I'm so jealous of him. Yes, I am. I wish I could have cheated on my wife. I wish I was around to stab Malcolm X in the back, Khalid Muhammad in the back. Oh, I wish I was a friend to Jim Jones, like the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Oh, I wish I was.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
Oh, I wish I was kissing the backside of Elijah Muhammad's son that destroyed what you said that you love. Oh, I wish I was the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I'm so jealous. I am so jealous. I wish I was a washed up violin player. my violin and joined the Nation of Islam and went nowhere. Now I'm ripping off the people, just like the Honorable Minister, well, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad done. Son, I wish I was the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, running around here from church to church, don't believe in Jesus, skinning and grinning and lying to these people's face, fake ass Christian, and these people falling for the old okie doke. Louis Farrakhan. Oh yeah, I'm really yeah, here, Brother Micah. Yeah, I wish I could kiss a white cracker devil priest in the mouth in front of hundreds of people, like the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I am so jealous. Yeah, Brother Ben, we are so jealous of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Yeah, I know, we so jealous. See, that ain't nothing but some lullaby stuff. Now, mind you, I listened to Brother Ben, some of the things man, I hate this thing. Really, it's not this, it's this, all this bouncing. I do agree with Brother Ben. It's sad that Brother Ben cannot think for himself because everything the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said, if you took the time, you could figure it out yourself, bro. You don't need the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. The minister said this, the minister said that. Y'all brain, you gotta go all the way back 5,000 years, 2,000 years. What another man say, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Damn, y'all don't think y'all can't think for yourself. That's your real problem. You're like you don't have a brain, Brother Ben. All these religious folks, the Bible said, the Quran said, what do you say? Damn, use your own brain. The Bible and the Quran say what somebody else said using their brain thousands of years ago. Damn. You don't have no experience in life at all? Are you that dense? You can't use your own brain? What's wrong with your own mind? Tariq Nasheed said this. Sonata TV, John Henry Clark, Dr. Ben, Young Pharaoh. Damn, y'all always quoting somebody. Oh, the statistics said this. I saw this on a TV. All this, like, damn. Are you people alive? Are you alive? You don't at all? Really? You don't see what's going on in your own neighborhood, in your family, at your school, around the block, at your church? You need somebody to tell you these things? You need a Facebook post? And Brother Ben would be proud to say that these are not his words.
Speed warning.
The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. That's a damn shame. So you might as well take the Brother Ben X channel down, well, change the name, because all it really is nothing but you're not. Brother Ben is nothing but a supreme to Farrakhan's Diana Ross. And that thing about it is that he does not take his own advice. He's guilty of the very things that he teach about. Why the hell would I want to be like the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and he's all messed up? You think that he's perfect. You think he's some kind of divine Messiah God, as messed up as this man is. The thing that he accuses other people of, he does the same crap. But you don't want to bring that up. You want to ignore. You want to ignore that. Because you are obsessed. The man impressed you because you can't think worth a damn. I'm not impressed by that man. When he does something that is 100% on point, I give him credit.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
When he has done something or say something that's out of the, that's whack,
Speed warning.
you can call me a child all you want to. I don't give a damn if it's the 24th anniversary of the Million Man March or Savior's Day or whatever day it is. I'm going to speak. People need to know. Because you run around here like you all holy and righteous and you got everything going on. People need to see that you're not all what it's cracked up to be either. Arrogant, self-praising. I listened to some of that 24th anniversary speech that he just did. Nothing but self-praising. All about him. This man don't have a pot to piss in. If you take away all the money that the people gave him from begging, he wouldn't have a pot to piss in. A professional beggar. Why the hell would I want to be like the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan or any of these silly ass people on YouTube, social media, and out in space in general? Nothing but a bunch of beggars. And just like you said, attention seekers, self-praising, unearned self-praise, fabricated, plagiarized information, silly people. What the hell I'm jealous of them for? People have the right to be exposed to all the information. Then they can make their judgment. You want somebody, you want the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, you want Tariq Nasheed, you want Young Pharaoh, you want Polite, and the list goes on and on. We want our favorite people to come out here as wacky as they are, and nobody said nothing. There's a man who put up a couple of videos, three hours long. 3 hours long about me. So what? About how he feel about me. Mississippi campaign is a scam. Snuffing Up 7 is a hypocrite. Whatever. I take the bad and the good. No problem. A lie and falsehood, all that can easily be pushed to the side. See, the thing about the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, we are not telling a lie. We're not fabricating nothing. This is the truth, and you don't want nobody to hear it. That's what your problem is. I'm not talking about this man's dog. I'm not talking about his wife, his children, or the clothes he wears. I'm not running around here talking about, I hope he died because he got prostate cancer. I'm telling it like it is. People deserve to know the real man, not this fabricated damn lie, this false picture that you want to paint. And that's what your problem is. That's what you want. Rizza Islam charged with a crime. You don't go around teaching about that. Teach about that. Oh, you want to keep that to yourself. You're not going to say nothing about that. Take the bad with the good. Yeah. Rizza Islam has some good information. Rizza Islam is a very intelligent person. Rizza Islam has been accused of stealing $3.8 million. Talk about that too. Oh, you ain't gonna talk about that. You don't keep that. You don't keep that on the side. You gonna keep that hidden. The people need to know, because you putting on the front like y'all holy and righteous and lovey-dovey and love the people and whatever. Yeah, it could be a lie. It could be a lie. But it also could be true too, because you Negroes steal from black folks. You Negroes steal from brothers and sisters. This is a fact. You scam, you lie, you trick, you deceive, and you will murder black folks. This is a fact. You don't want to talk about that. You don't want nobody talking about the assassination of Malcolm X, because you don't want the people to know and be reminded that the Nation of Islam is a damn criminal organization. You don't want nobody to, you don't want that to be put up. You don't want to talk about it. Farrakhan, I don't care whether or not he was charged with a crime or not. He's a suspected accessory to a murder. He confessed himself that he was out there on the radio, writing in the newspaper, kill that man. That's what he done. Tell us about his character. You run around here all selfish. It's not gonna happen. You lie to people, talk about a mother plane, and Elijah Muhammad is alive. You're a bunch of liars. There is no. He ain't coming back. Elijah Muhammad said, "Our divine reminder." There is no Farrakhan in the lineup of God and the prophets. Your own messenger told you, after me, it's over. It's a done deal. Out of his own mouth. The YouTube videos is right here on YouTube. And you're still pushing this Farrakhan is Mr. Perfect narrative. So you can call me childish all that you want to. And you can keep talking to all them other people that don't think worth a damn. Keep talking to them all you want to. But there's millions of soul brothers and sisters who need to know. I wish somebody had told me about Farrakhan. I would never have joined that mess. Never. I didn't know. So I have the responsibility to let people know. We're gonna talk about for a few seconds, a few minutes, about something some of you might know, and some of you might not know. I think it was around 87, 88. The Dope Busters was a group of brothers, FOI, Fruit of Islam, to my knowledge, who came up with an idea to secure some bad elements in the black community, like the housing projects. They went in, they had no guns, and they were able to secure and make a better living environment, a more safe environment in those housing projects. They were successful enough where they applied, I guess actually helped them do this work. And these brothers was called the Dope Busters. That's a wonderful thing. I was so proud myself to be an FOI. I was proud myself to be associated with the Dope Busters. But as you know, all good things sometimes comes to an end. The brothers were Muslims. They were FOI. Louis Farrakhan had nothing to do. Farrakhan had nothing to do with the formation, the idea of the dope busters. But just because these brothers was affiliated with him and the Nation of Islam, and of course, Farrakhan running around and his that dumbass Jew rhetoric that he was always spewing, they began to bring Farrakhan up, and Farrakhan was associated with the dope busters. And before, most people didn't know that those brothers was FY, associated with the Nation of Islam. But then the more successful the dope busters became, they began to draw national attention for their good work. And then, of course, here come Farrakhan, want to run his mouth, and people began to realize that Farrakhan was associated with the dope busters. And of course, the campaign and the complaints started, and they found out that the dope busters had a contract with the government. So the government had to
speed warning.
Stop funding the dope busters because of their association with the Nation of Islam and that dumbass crap coming out the mouth of Farrakhan.
Speed warning.
So, now the program was a success. The government took the funding away. So does that mean that should be the end of the dope busters? Not really. Here you are, you have a person like Farrakhan, and because of his mouth, and because of who he is, those brothers who are making a living, feeding their families, doing something they also enjoy at the same time, improving and helping out our community.
Speed warning.
You would think Louis Farrakhan would want to keep that going. But he didn't. There was no rally. There was no cry to keep funding the dope busters. There was no national tour. There was no asking Colonel Gaddafi or Saddam Hussein for money for the dope busters or Hollywood stars or nobody. Farrakhan, when the government took their money away, Farrakhan was gone too. There was no more press, there was no more money, there was no more Farrakhan. That goes to show you where he stood. Because Farrakhan had enough pull that dope buster program could have kept going. But mind you, it was not Farrakhan's idea. He cannot brag about it. He cannot give himself praise about it. So Farrakhan don't give a damn. Now, if any of those brothers who was part of the dope busters, I very much doubt any of them are with him in 2019. I very much doubt. Because you can see this man don't give a damn about black people, don't give a damn about his own believers. It's all about him. He had nothing to do with that. can't get any credit.
Speed warning.
Oh, but I want to be like Farrakhan. I'm jealous of Farrakhan. There's no way. I had some brothers that had a good program, like the Dope Busters, and they were spreading. This program was working.
Speed warning.
Getting ready to go national. There's no way I paid my 1,000% to those brothers and kept that program going. But he didn't want to pay for it. See, if I raise money for the Dope Busters, it's messing with my own pocket. See, that's what it's about. It's messing with my own pocket. As long as the government, the devil, Satan, as long as the devil pays for the Dope Busters, it's all good. But if I gotta go in my pocket, nah, oh well. That was a nice idea. It was nice while it lasted. See what I mean? And Brother Ben said, I'm jealous, I'm envious, and I want to be like Farrakhan. Woo! No way. No way. How many of you remember, some of you, this was 1987, 1988. Some of you probably don't even remember the Dope Buster program. I was 20, I was only 20 something myself. I was about 25 or something myself. It was a good
speed warning.
That was one of the best things the Nation of Islam really ever done. And it did not get Farrakhan support. Because he didn't want to go in his pocket. He didn't want to do the work to support his brothers. Because, like I told you, it was not his idea. But now, a few years later, that was 1988, a few years later, here comes the Million Man March. He don't mind talking about that. The Dope Busters was more successful than the Million Man March. And this is a fact. This is a fact. But see, Farrakhan is so arrogant. Sometimes when you listen to Farrakhan, he will take 1,000% full credit for the Million Man March. Then sometimes you will listen to Farrakhan, he'll say, well, the march, it was other people that was involved. Make up your mind, sir. Is it all about you? Or was the Million Man March the product of a whole lot of other brothers and sisters? He can't even make up his mind. I heard a brother on a video speak about this, and they said it actually came, the idea of a Christian preacher. The actual idea, the beginning of the Million Man March actually began with a Christian preacher. And Farrakhan ran with it. And he was able to pull it off because of his position, you know, his popularity. You know, the popularity that I want to be like Farrakhan, you know, that type of thing. And Brother Ben was talking about how we use our popularity, how we use our position. It can be for destruction, or it can be for the benefit of our people. Everything you see Farrakhan do is for himself. If he cannot benefit, he don't give a damn. That's why when I sent a letter, when I first came up, myself and Brother Taalik, we first came up with the Mississippi campaign, sent the idea the plan to the Nation of Islam. You can reject it, but just listen. What you think? They don't respond at all. Because if it's not Farrakhan, if it's not his idea, if it's not his plan, he's not going to support nothing from nobody. Because it's all about self-praise. He's the divine. He's the Messiah. It's all about him. If you don't kiss his ass, they don't want nothing to do with you. Simple as that. They don't want to be your brother. Hey, Brother Ben, can I be your brother? No, you don't. You talk about the Honorable Mr. Louis Farrakhan. What that got to do with between you and me? Well, you know, I'm his slave, and you don't like my massa. And okay, I understand now. You a slave, and that's your massa. Okay. All right. I don't want to be a brother, a friend to a slave anyway. So Brother Ben, y'all, you can kick rocks. So you got the Million Man March, 1995. Farrakhan don't mind talking about that every damn year since the Million Man March and the Day of Atonement. The Million Man March, I was there, waited all day long. Everybody couldn't wait to hear the Honorable Mr. Louis Farrakhan. And here he comes with all his security. He's standing behind bulletproof glass. And everybody's like, here it is. We ready to do this. Yeah, come on, minister. This man. Woo! This man started talking about the history of Washington, D.C. and the dollar bill. I'm like, you know, the people around me was like, what? We came all the way to Washington, to D.C. to learn the history of the dollar bill and the history of Washington, D.C. And then he concludes the speech talking about black men are messed up. We need to atone for our sins. Go home, kiss your wife and kids, join the Nation of Islam, join the church. You know, we came all the way to Washington, D.C., and this all you got, man? It produced nothing. It was a waste of time. It exposed Farrakhan for the incompetent leader he is.
Speed limit reduced.
And he's never been able to get those men, draw men like that again. Never will. Matter of fact, remember justice or else. Remember Farrakhan asked not for a million men. Farrakhan said, I need 50,000, I believe it was, or 10,000. 10,000, 50,000, forgot what the actual number was. It was just a few thousand. He didn't ask for a million. He said, I need all of you guys. Y'all strong, fearless men. He never did say what he want to do with you. What you gonna do with these fearless men? Matter of fact, don't you have that low number in your ranks? Don't you have 10,000, 50,000 men in your ranks? What you need men from outside of your own organization? Don't you have 10,000 fearless men in your own ranks? And what you gonna do? Justice or else what? You need 10,000 fearless men to do what? We still don't know to this day. But Then you got the dope busters, who were fearless men in these housing projects with these brothers selling dope that'll blow your brains out. They don't give a damn because you got a bow tie and because you talk about Assalamu alaikum. You got these brothers that'll blow your brains out. Stabbed you. So, so my question is, this man was able to gather 1 million men. He asked for 10,000. What are you going to do with them, sir? The Million Man March was a failure. I was there. I saw the disappointment in the brothers' eyes. I heard them talking like, what the? We came all the way up here for this? They were disappointed. I had brothers that came with me. They looked at me, man, and was angry at me. You brought me all the way up here to listen to this? It was pathetic. You didn't have no food to eat. There was no bean pies to buy. There was no fish sandwiches. We had to eat at McDonald's. There was no food. There was no vendors. They had a bucket passed around, put some money in. And right now to this day, the money that was collected really has not been accounted for. They say it has, but no. Yeah, it might be accounted for to your satisfaction, but not to the satisfaction of others. Yeah, it's good enough for you. The Million Man March was nothing but a bunch of Negroes running their mouth that want to be seen.
Speed warning.
Most of these people already are seen. Jesse Jackson was there and some other folks. You already getting seen. But I guess that's not enough. That's not enough. You gotta have more and more and more. They didn't say nothing worth nothing. Didn't do nothing worth nothing after the march. So this is what they're gonna tell me. Well, see, what you need to do is take what the minister say, and then you're supposed to go back to your home. The minister didn't say a damn thing. Go get the speech. What the hell did he say? I'm gonna say to Brother Ben X, go get the Million Man March speech, break it down, and you tell me what we supposed to do.
Warning. Speed limit reduced ahead.
He didn't tell you to do a damn thing. Told you about a dollar bill and Washington, D.C. and atone for your damn sins. That's all that he talked about. Then you have justice or else. Ain't no damn different. Ain't produced nothing. But you won't support, but Farrakhan and all these other pieces of trash, they won't support that which is proven to work. I don't expect you to support the Mississippi campaign, but then you have something like the Dope Busters that got national attention, that produced results, and he didn't support that either. His own people. These were Muslims, followers of Farrakhan, and he did not support them. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear all that old self-righteous praise garbage. You might fool others. You do not fool me, and you don't fool a lot of folks. The people need to see your good side, because you do. You have a good side, I guess. If a liar and a deceiver has a good side. They also need to see the real you. Farrakhan don't even support his own people. I said this in my conclusion with another example. When I was 18, 19 years old, I went to my minister in my local temple and the captain and those brothers, and I told them, you know, well, they already know I'm 18, 19 years old. I said, why don't y'all, you know, help me go to college, go to a trade school. I would do, you know, I would have a skill. I'd be more beneficial to my nation if I was if I was in college or I was learning a trade. They basically ignored me. But guess what? A few months later, Farrakhan giving scholarships away to other people. I'm gonna say that again. Farrakhan giving scholarships so other people, children, so other people, members of their organizations, they can go to college, they can go to a trade school. I'm looking at this like, what? How you think that made me feel? So I already knew it's time to let this Nation of Islam crap go. That right there let me know the kind of people who I'm dealing with. They a bunch of leeches. They do not give a damn about no brotherhood, sisterhood. When I decided to leave the Nation of Islam, I thought for sure, well, you know, these are still my brothers. They are not interested in you. If they cannot use you, they are not interested in you. They don't want to be your brother. They don't want to be your sister because they never was to begin with. They looking for slaves for their plantation so they can use you. And that's what it's all about. A lot of these Negro organizations, RBG Nation, Kemetic, Hebrew Israelites, and the list goes on and on, the Moors. You join them organizations, you were just there so they can use you. That's all. Once you cannot be used, they throw you in the toilet. That's why it was very easy for them to murder Malcolm X. That's right, the BAIO2. Right, absolutely. That's all they're there for, is to use you for their purpose, for what is in the best interest of their leadership. You're not part of the upper echelon. You're not part of the leader. You're just something to use. So, Brother Ben can kick rocks. I could care less about what Brother Ben talking about. Just making up excuses, trying to distract from the dishonorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and all these other pathetic, non-thinking losers. It's my responsibility to let people know about these things. I wish there was somebody like me that was around, that was talking so I could have heard it, so I could have been able to make up my mind. I could have been able to hear both sides of the argument, see both sides of the coin. You have the right to see both sides of the coin. Brother Ben and all these other fake-ass YouTube black revolutionaries, they just want you to see their good side. If there is a good side, to you it might be a good side. They don't produce nothing. Now look here, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna be out of here. Look, you know about the Mississippi campaign. These people have produced no more campaign. This is a fact. So what does that tell you? There's thousands of these people. They support Farrakhan and Brother Polite, and the list goes on and on. They have not produced nothing. They have not produced no more than the Mississippi campaign, which has only, Mississippi campaign only has maybe 2 members. And they have all these people, all this money, all this help. Look, these people so pathetic. You got somebody like Umar Johnson. This man been trying to build a school for 10 damn years. Like, damn. And the best thing, after all these 10 years, the best thing he could do, he bought some rundown ass building that he cannot even renovate. That's stupid as hell. Why would you invest and buy some buildings you don't have the money to renovate? It's stupid. These people have the supreme wisdom, divine knowledge. They related to Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey, and they that damn stupid. That's just like buying a car and you can't afford to put gas in it. That's dumb. You're gonna spend $3,000 on a car, but you can't put no gas in the damn car. That's stupid. You might as well just keep riding the bus and keep the damn $3,000 in your pocket. It don't make any sense. Woo! I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm in error. I don't know. That Mississippi campaign ain't about nothing. It sure ain't. It sure not. It sure ain't. You're absolutely right. It's nothing. It produces, Mississippi campaign produced the same thing that Farrakhan and Umar Johnson and Polite and Sonetta and Young Pharaoh and Sarah Susan said, and all these people y'all listen to, Tariq Nasheed, the Black Authority, Tommy Sotomayor. You give these people thousands and thousands of dollars, and they produce nothing. So that goes to show you that you're a damn fool. That's what it shows. But you want people to turn around. That's why you don't want people to come out here like myself and speak. Because you don't want la la land. You don't want these delusions that you live in. You don't want that night, that dreamland interrupted with your sleepy ass. So I need to speak. And all those, I'll be so glad when brothers and sisters who know what I know, been in the Nation of Islam, they know under Farrakhan, who have yes, physically had their ass whooped by other Nation of Islam members, male and female. I'm gonna say that again. Male and female. I was threatening myself 2 times by these bastards. But I would tell you, like Malcolm X, I'm not gonna have an AK-47 and stand at a door and take a pretty picture. I'm coming for your ass. You put your hand, simple as that. Nobody's scared of you, bean pie eating ass. Nobody's scared of you. Maybe back in the day, Nobody's scared of you like that no more. I know damn well I'm not scared of you. A lot of